Looking back at it at week 6, you can really see a massive difference in the overall confidence levels and the general, demeanour of these young people, and that is something for me that beats any salary, any benefits. That job satisfaction is something that really sort of, speaks out to me.
So the reason for putting together what we call Power 50 is that we like to be able to demonstrate above all that we're very results orientated. It's very easy to sort of say how great you are, but there's nothing like having your results speak for themselves, and that's exactly what we have with our that particular group of young people that have come through our system and have gone on to have amazing careers. And so, for want of a better name, we decided to call it Power 50. So this vlog is all about our learners, isn't it? We thought that it'd be really great to sort of show the different aspects of the business. So we've done quite a lot of the background stuff, the philosophy, the culture, and I want to sort of dig into a little bit more detail about precisely what we do. Very often people ask what we do, and it's pretty complex because we have such a variety of different client groups. Obviously we've got the young people that we help, we've also got sort of people in their midlife that we help as well. We've got employers that we help either by upskilling their existing workforce or by placing young people in. But then we've got the government. The government need to do something about productivity in this country, so that's a client of ours as well. So it's a load of different client groups. So I thought for the next few vlogs, what we'll do is just delve into each one of those client groups. So this particular one is about young people and learners, and so having that Power 50 is just a great way of representing thousands, literally thousands that have come through our system. I think it's about 10,000 last time we looked. And why is it so important to equip these young people with skills? They come out of school and very often they have great academics, sometimes they don't, but it varies. But 9 times out of 10 they'll have a few GCSEs. What they don't have is the ability to start their career and hit the ground running doing that. One, because they don't know what they want to do very often, and so that's a big part of what we do, is to get them to visualise about the possibilities that there are for them, which are amazing. I mean, obviously I always use the hashtag limitless. That is because it is limitless for young people, for everybody. That's what's so exciting about life, I think. So we really work hard to get them to open up their eyes to the sorts of opportunities there are out for them, and will make sense in the world of work. And then the next thing, obviously, is once they've actually chosen the sort of niche they want to get into, we then help them with a series of stepping stones to be able to achieve that sort of the first rung on the ladder. And it is critical for us, not necessarily to arm them with skills. Everyone thinks that what we do is, we help them write a great CV, or we help them with their LinkedIn page, we help them with their interview skills. Yeah, of course we do all of that, but it's much more fundamental than that. It's actually providing them the ability, it's actually furnishing them with a mindset that is going to help them throughout their life. Call it life skills, but it is getting them to realise that they are total control of what they want to achieve. Not next week or next month, but long term. They will get what they want if they focus on it. And so it's the really important thing, the most important thing that we do with all of our learners is mindset work. Because that then, that analogy about, you can either give somebody a fish or you can teach them to fish. What we try and do is teach them to fish.
So prior to this traineeship, I was in education, doing A-levels, but I decided that wasn't the right form of education for me. So I decided to look into Middleton Murray and come across that they did a training program for 6 weeks that allowed me to gain a qualification, however also gain an apprenticeship which would get me into the workplace. So the reason why I do accounting is because I've always wanted a career path within the financial industry. I've done a month's work experience within a broking firm, and I couldn't really see myself becoming a full-time broker. Not purely because of myself, but the company that I was with couldn't really give me the efficient career path that I wanted. So I turned to Middleton Murray, and they were able to say, look, we can take you on and find you the right career path that you want to get into in the financial industry. And I've done my own research, and accounting is the part of the financial sector I do wish to get into.
Since I've been at Middleton Murray for a week, I've learned how to set up a CV and a cover letter that's relevant for the jobs that I want to go for, which is in law. And I like going for a law job purely because I like weighing up factual evidence for a strong debate. And we do something called the Dragon's Den workshop, which also helped me overcome my fear of talking in front of people, which also goes back to the law, so I can be able to present my case in front of however many people I need to. I had a few jobs in the past where I jumped into it and I didn't really know what I wanted to gain or what I wanted to be in like 10 to 15 years time. Since I've been on the Middleton Murray traineeship, I've done a life plan exercise and I now know what I want to do in 10 to 15 years time after weighing up my options. After I left school at 16, I went straight into work for financial stability. I never really had any guidance or the right guidance to get to where I wanted to go. But since then I came to realise that it's not about the money, it's more about experiences and qualifications to get to where I want to be. And that's why I'm on the Middleton Murray traineeship, and they're really helping me towards that.
Well, my public speaking in interviews wasn't very great at first. They'd ask me questions about myself which I couldn't really answer. However, only being in week 4, Middleton Murray helped me so much that my confidence and preparation is boosted to even get me an interview this afternoon. Well, in Dragon's Den I had to create my own presentation of my own product and then display it in front of the class, as well as the knowledge that I learned and acquired through this task. Well, since joining Middleton Murray's traineeship, I have realised and woken up to the fact that having a healthy diet can give me the confidence, focus and self-management needed to complete the tasks that my day has to offer. We learned about customer service and how to treat others within the workplace, and this woke me up to the fact that just treating someone with respect and care can get you through success and gain you further knowledge in your career.
I started here back in 2015. I came in as part of the graduate programme with Middleton Murray. I joined with a range of different graduates with different sort of experiences and qualifications and degrees and that sort of thing. My main ambition was to get into education, but I didn't realise that this was a part of education. You know, my understanding of education was just schools, universities, colleges. I didn't know there was so much. So then when I got the call from Middleton Murray, it's just really an offer I couldn't really refuse. I started as an employability tutor down in the Sandwich branch in East Kent, working and delivering our accredited award-winning traineeship programme, bringing learners in for their 6 weeks preparation course, their probation period, before we put them out there in the workplace to complete their apprenticeship. And for me, one of the great things about it was, regardless of say salary and benefits or anything like that, was the main job satisfaction of actually getting a young person, as a blank canvas, as somebody who's maybe been knocked back from loads of different jobs and lots of different applications, build their confidence up, build those skills through the use of life planning and envisaging, their own future life, working on CVs, cover letters, all that sort of general employability stuff. And to see the progress that you measure over, week 1 and then week 2, then looking back at it week 6, you can really see a massive difference in the overall confidence levels and the general, demeanour of these young people. And that is something for me that beats any salary, any benefits. That job satisfaction is something that really sort of, speaks out to me.